Alright, so we listened to you guys, and a shotgun versus an SMG wasn't really fair, so we have two SMGs this time. The Kriss Vector versus the Vityaz PP19-01. Alright, so we've done plenty of videos on the Vector, so if you want to look at any of the details, the links will be in the description. This gun we haven't done anything about, so let me give you a little bit of details. This is the LCT PP19-01 SMG Vityaz. This gun was based off of the Vityaz SN, which was based off of the AK-74. The real firearm is chambered in 9x19mm parabellum, which was why the magazine is so small. This gun is used in all branches of the Russian military and Russian police forces. So, more about the Airsoft version of the gun. As I said before, it is OEM by LCT, which means it does have a full stamped steel upper and lower receiver, full metal gearbox, polymer furniture, pistol grip and hand guard here, traditional AK iron sights. Out of the box, it comes with two 50-round mid-cap magazines with a magazine clamp, as well as a top rail attached to the dust cover and the AK adapter mount onto the side. One thing that I would like to note is this gun can take AK and AKSU style stocks and handguards, so you can throw the rail systems and whatever style stock that you want onto this gun. So this is supposed to be a comparison against two CQB SMGs. I do have to mention that this gun is shooting around 400 FPS, so if you want to take it indoors, you will have to downgrade it. My personal opinions about both guns, let me start off with the LCT PP19-01. This does feel like an AK, so it does feel very familiar. The controls are going to be exactly the same to a standard AK-74. The selector switch on this one is really stiff. I do have to put quite a bit of force to change it from safe, full auto, and semi. Sighting in the gun's very simple. Just look down the sights and you're good to go. It does have the top rail, which makes it easier just to mount optics, so you don't have to buy the AK adapter for it. I don't know why they would include both the top rail and the AK mount. Maybe if someone didn't like the top rail, they could remove it and then use a traditional AK style mount. But I do personally like the top rail, just so I could throw on a red dot and make the gun go to work. Knowing that it's stamped steel, I know it's going to be very durable out of the box, and knowing that it's OEM by LCT, overall out of the box, I know I got a really good gun. For the Vector, it was a little awkward to get used to shooting at first, but once you get used to it, it is very ergonomic and very comfortable. Right underneath your pistol grip is the safety selector, so you can choose safe or fire modes, and then toward the center of the gun, right where your thumb would kind of rest, would be the semi, 2-round burst, and full auto settings. I didn't run a vertical grip. It does feel very comfortable holding the gun right here in front of the magwell. Cool thing about it is the magazine release is actually flush with the receiver, so you don't have to worry about accidentally pressing it while holding up front. You actually need to put a good amount of force to actually eject the magazine. The Defiant sights are very easy to adjust and very low profile, so whatever optics I choose to use, I know that I would have no problem seeing perfectly through the optic. So, out of the box, the gun does have a monolithic upper rail system, a short rail system underneath, and one extra rail section out of the box for you to mount onto the left or to the right side of the gun. Personally, I feel like this is enough rail space. Realistically, all you're going to need is a red dot, a vertical grip, and a flashlight. You are running indoors, so I don't think any like laser PEC box is really necessary. So this would give you enough rail space to mount all the accessories that you would need. Alright, so we did a range test on both of these guns. We shot them both at 50 and 100 feet. At 50 feet, both guns performed very well, stayed on target, not really any deviations from left to right or up or down. I did dial these in for about 100 feet, which, like I said in the last video, would be about the maximum distance that you would see in any CQB environment. This is where the guns kind of outshined each other. Even though the Vector is shooting 350 FPS, it reached the target, no problems. Very accurate in semi, 2-round burst, and full auto. The 2-round burst is really fun. It makes having a follow-up shot much easier, so you can just hold down the trigger and continue to aim instead of having to pull the trigger twice. For the Vityaz, very accurate in semi-automatic. In the full auto test, you see that my first shot was right over its left shoulder. I did not adjust the iron sights on this one, so I did have to kind of adjust as I was firing it. But once I got on target, it stayed as a good grouping right into the center of the chest. Performed very well. Both guns were very accurate. I was surprised with both of them at that distance. In our range test, we used .20 gram BBs and a 7.4 LiPo in both guns. Alright, my personal opinions about both guns. I'll start off with the LCT Vityaz. Like I said before, it is based off of the AK-74, which is very comfortable, very ergonomic. I've actually wanted a AK-74 for a very long time now. I just haven't gotten around to picking one up yet. But this is a very, very big contender. I do like the sleek design of it, very comfortable and very familiar feeling. And the fact that it comes with the top rail and the side optics mount is a little bit of a bonus for me, even though you don't really need to have both of them. Having the option to mount an optic is a huge bonus for me. And for the Krytac Kriss Vector, I do like how ergonomic the gun is. It's very lightweight, it being polymer instead of like a full metal style gun. And the functionality of it is actually really realistic. Having the 2-round burst makes it easy for follow-up shots, like I said before. Very comfortable, very ergonomic. The low profile iron sights are easily adjustable and very easily usable, as well as can clear pretty much any optic. And the fact that it comes with the bottom and the side rail makes it much easier for me to mount whatever accessories that I would like to use. Alright, decision time. Even though I said I wanted an AK-74 before, and this is a very good contender at an affordable price point, I think I'm going to have to lean over to the Kriss Vector. I do like how ergonomic it is. The 2-round burst, like I said before, just makes it really easy to follow up shots. Very comfortable, very lightweight, which makes it easier to handle, I guess, in CQB environments, which is kind of vital. You want as quick of a response time that you can have, so being able to move around and get on target as fast as you can is a big bonus for me. Alright, you guys, that was my comparison between the LCT Vityaz PP1901 and the Krytac Kriss Vector. Both guns are very different but perform very well, and both are SMGs. So like I said, my personal opinion, I would probably take the Kriss Vector over the PP19, but the choice is yours. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to see what your guys' opinions are about it. If there's anything that I forgot to mention, leave it in the comments below. I'll try and reply to you guys as well. Alright, price for both guns. The Kriss Vector is still on pre-order on our website for about $450, and the LCT Vityaz is on sale right now for about $295. Alright everybody, thank you guys for watching. My name is Cisco, and this is GITV.